Hey, good afternoon, everyone. This is Ryan Jackson from Ryan Jackson LLC. Hope y'all are having a blessed and wonderful day. Hope you're doing well out there. I'm gonna get into the topic for this video. So, those of you who followed NBA, who follow sports, you heard the story dropped late last night that Boston Celt- Boston Celtics coach Ime Udoka is facing a year-long suspension for having an improper relationship with a female staff member. It's a violation of the Celtics team rules. Therefore, he's facing a year-long suspension. So, but the relationship was consensual. It was a consensual, intimate relationship with the Celtic staffer. Consensual, meaning both parties agreed to have this relationship. So it just wasn't him, it was her as well, which is confusing because how is that improper? And how can you get suspended for that? There are workplace romances um, everywhere. I mean, that's how a lot of marriages have come, was through the workplace. Relationships started in the workplace. Been a lot of workplace romances. Even in the military, they encourage you not to do it, but it goes on. I could speak to that because I've seen it many times. However, this is an interesting situation that Udoka finds himself in because he's engaged. He's engaged to actress Nia Long, one of the most beautiful, a beautiful black woman, one of the most beautiful black women in Hollywood history, in the entertainment industry. Beautiful black woman. He's engaged to her. I think they've been engaged since 2015, and they have a son named Kez Sunday Udoka. So they have a child, and he's engaged. Now, I don't by any means condone cheating on your fiance, cheating on your spouse or girlfriend. I don't condone it. Does it go on? Yes, it does. Is it right? Hell no. Especially, especially when you've committed to spending your life with this person. Just be faithful. Yes, there are temptations. I get it. We're human. But you have to fight through that, man. You got to fight through that. You made a you know you're this lady is dependent on you to be her husband, to be her partner, her best friend through sickness and in death. And you go out and you step out on your relationship, that's not cool. That's not cool at all. So I don't condone that. And I'm speaking as a married man. I wouldn't cheat on my wife. I wouldn't do it. It's not worth it. I mean, I would rather, you know, build something with someone who's there with me, who has my back through the good and the bad, through thick and thin. Why would I want to betray her trust? I just wouldn't want to do that. I mean, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. Are there beautiful women out here? Yes, no doubt about it. But then again, it's not worth it. A night of passion or whatever is temporary. Being there with someone who that you swore to God that you're gonna have a bond with them, and then you break that for a night of passion or a flame. God knows how long it lasts. It's not worth it. That's just me. Call me old fashioned. Call me a whatever. But that's just me. A goody two shoes. That's just me. I'm not saying I'm perfect. None of us are perfect. But I struggle every day. I strive every day to be a better person, and we all must be. That's enough for me. No preaching about on my soapbox about relationships. But like I said, Ime Udoka, I just think this is sad. I mean, and the Celtics were just coming off. They were just in the finals in June against the Warriors. They lost in 6 games. Hard fought six-game series back in June. They lost to the Warriors in the finals. They represented the Eastern Conference. Now they're facing this. Can they get through it? Yeah, I'm sure they will. I'm sure they can. But it's just crazy. And like I said earlier, romances have started in the workplace. Many romances and even marriages have started in the workplace. For him to be suspended for a season for this is unprecedented and it's crazy, but it goes to America. America with three Ks. It goes to that. I think with Ime Udoka, his skin was his sin. And he's coaching in racist ass Boston. And we know that Boston has a racist history and it's still racist. Let's keep it a buck. It's still racist. But I mean, come on. Look at where he's coaching. The Celtics. Yeah, they had Bill Russell as coach, Casey Jones, Doc Rivers. That doesn't change the fact that they're not racist. They're still a racist organization, racist city. The NBA is racist, even though they try to, champion themselves as being liberal and for the cause. But let's keep it a buck. They're racist too, because if this was a white man, I don't think that he would be suspended a whole season. I mean, okay, he violated the organization's rules. I get it. Suspend him for a few games, but the whole season, especially when you consider what Phil Jackson did. Y'all remember what Phil Jackson was doing when he coached the Lakers? He was screwing the late great Dr. Jerry Buss. He was screwing his daughter Jeannie while coaching the Lakers. Look it up. He was the head coach of the LA Lakers, and he was having a relationship with the owner's daughter, Jeannie Buss, and he made no secret about it. How gangster is that? But Ime Udoka, yes, he cheated on his wife. That's bad. I get it. That's bad. But you suspend him for a season, and they didn't care about this man cheating on his fiance. Excuse me, not his wife, his fiance. They didn't give a damn about him cheating on his fiance. They did it because it was a black man and he violated the rules. I get it. He violated the rules. Suspend him for I don't know, a few games, 10 games, the first 2 weeks of the season. Fine him. Suspend him for, like I said, 5 to 10 games and fine him heavily. But to suspend him for the season, come on, really? So Ime Udoka gets the same penalty that Robert Sarver got for saying the word nigger, and for being caught for saying it. He gets that same suspension. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Hit that thumbs up button. And hit the subscribe button so you get notifications when I do videos on here. Make it make sense, man. Robert Sarver says the word nigger and gets caught saying it, and is now he's selling the Phoenix Suns and the Phoenix Mercury because star players said he should be voted out as the owner. So he said, you know what? Instead of facing this year-long suspension, I'm just going to sell the teams. I'm just going to sell the Phoenix Suns and the Phoenix Mercury. He was facing a 1-year suspension for saying that. But Ime Udoka gets the same thing, a 1-year suspension for having an consensual, intimate relationship with a female staffer on the Celtics. Really? Make it make sense. But the NBA want to champion itself as being liberal and down for the cause. I mean, I get it. Yeah, sure, I get it. Right. Gotcha. Right. Make it make sense, man. This is crazy. So with this looming over the Celtics, Joe Mazzulla, he's a yeah, Joe Mazzulla, he's a one of the assistant coaches on the Celtics staff. He's set to be the interim coach, I guess, going forward. He's a brother, um, black man, and I think the Jazz tried to hire him away, or other teams tried to hire him away, but he wanted to stay in Boston. So from here going forward, he's looks like he's going to be the interim coach for the Celtics. And so, Sports Illustrated, Chris Minix stated that Udoka has considered resigning. He's considered resigning. He hasn't made a decision yet, but he's considering just saying, resigning. And I guess that would make Missoula the he would I guess they would name him head coach. I'm assuming so. We shall see how this is going to play out. But normally, like a couple of friends of mine said, this is not newsworthy, but since it's in the world of sports and everybody's talking about it, and it's a black man and he's coaching um, one of the premier organizations in sports, the Boston Celtics, it kind of is newsworthy. It's kind of barbershop talk. So therefore, I'm talking about it, and it's making the waves on ESPN. Um, but yeah, but it's like when you black, you know, you your margin of error is like this. It's like this, very very minute. When you white, your margin of error is like it expands. It exceeds all. It exceeds the stratosphere. But when you black, it's very very tiny, very minuscule, very minuscule, very minute. That's the world. That's the country we live in. That's America with three Ks. Speaking of that, I saw a video on TMZ of Tiffany Haddish. I don't know if she was catching a flight or had just got off a flight, but she was in the airport and was saying that all her upcoming gigs have went away. That she's unemployed now because of that crap that went down two and a half weeks ago with her and Ari Spears. That video they did 8 years back. Um, they settled out of court. They dropped charges have been dropped, but the damage is done. And it goes again. When you black, your margin of error is very, 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 very minute. A video 8 years ago. 8 years ago. Now all her upcoming gigs have gone away. She said that she's unemployed. She can't find work. I'm not condoning the video that she did, but there was no touching of children from what I saw. She didn't commit a crime. Was it bad taste, poor taste? Of course, but a crime wasn't committed. But nevertheless, her gigs have gone away. She says she's unemployed. She can't find work. Highly weird, man. It's a different set of rules. Your Woody Allens, your Harvey Weinsteins, all these people, they get away with stuff and Holly weird. They get away with it. They turn a blind eye to all the dirt and filth and just downright disgustingly evil, rotten things that go on out there. They turn a blind eye to it. But when you black, That's it. They bring the hammer down on you, bring it down on you. But when you white, if they do that, that's America, man. America with three Ks. That's how it goes down. It's crazy. But I know this video is about Ime Udoka, but it kind of goes to the same thing, being black and making mistakes where you don't have a margin of error. It goes on the same line. It just goes to it. Same thing. Even though it's a different, two different worlds, Hollywood and the NBA, but still, when you black and you make mistakes and you screw up, the hammer come down on you. I don't think Ime Udoka should be suspended a year because there are other coaches, and let's not make no mistake about it. There are other coaches out there, not only in the NBA, but in the NFL, managers in Major League Baseball, coaches in the NHL that are having relationships with female staffers. Let's be real about it. Let's be honest about this thing. Ime Udoka is not the only one, and he won't be the last one. But because he's a black man, they're coming down on him harder. And look where he's coaching at, in racist Boston, Massachusetts. So let's just be real about it. Same with Robert Sarver. He's not the first coach to say the word nigger. He's not. He got caught. He got caught. There are other NBA owners, NFL owners, Major League Baseball owners, NHL owners that have said the word nigger. They haven't got caught yet. But they say it on a daily basis. So let's just be real about it. Let's be honest about it. Ime Udoka, I guess he got caught. I don't know how he got caught or how this came about, but there are other relationships out there in the NBA circles. Hell, there are probably players having relationships with staff members on their teams. If we want to be real about it, and not just the NBA and the NFL, NHL, and Major League Baseball. Let's just keep it a buck. So this is just it's crazy. It's crazy. Ime Udoka is getting punished for something that white men have gotten away with for years and will continue to get away with. He just got punished for it because of his melanin. Let's just keep it a buck. Hit that thumbs up button. Hit that thumbs up button. Smash it down. Hit the subscribe button so you get notifications on whenever I do videos on here. His skin was his sin. That's all it was to it. His skin was his sin. Um, it's unfortunate that he wanted to, risk breaking up his family, breaking up his engagement. Well, I guess I don't know if how they're gonna handle it. That's between him, that's between Ime Udoka and Nia Long. How they're gonna handle it, but he's taking a risk of breaking up um, his engagement, his family. He's setting a bad example for his son. That's what's hurtful about this. No one's talking about that. That's not newsworthy. All you hear, Ime Udoka, Celtics coach, had improper, consensual, intimate relationship, or whatever. But no one mentions, the damage it's going to do to Nia Long, their son, Kaz Sunday, their household. That no one mentioning that. Were there issues between him and Nia Long? We don't know. We can only speculate. But if there is, break off their engagement. If it's not working, go your separate ways. you know, have sex with all the women you want to. You're a free man. Not saying, that it's something that people will condone, but hey, you're a free man. Do whatever the heck you want to do. But when you step out on your fiance and your wife, that's just bad business, man. That's not right. It's not cool. Not something I can condone. But like I said, if it wasn't working out between him and Neil Long, then go y'all separate ways. We have custody of our son. We have a son together. That doesn't mean you have to stay together. You should stay together because it's the right thing to do, because you want to work on your relationship, not because you had a child together. But if it's not working out, then so be it. Go have relation. Go date women. Go play the field. Whatever. Do you. Let her do her. But when you break that trust, though, that's hard to get back. So I hope everything works out between Ime Udoka, Neil Long, with their son. I hope he gets the situation resolved. And, I just wish him the best. In any event, hit that thumbs up button, smash it down, hit the subscribe button so you get notifications of when I do videos on here. On that note, y'all, I'm gonna hop off of here. But y'all take care of yourselves. Be safe out here in these streets. Ladies and gentlemen and brothers, y'all be safe. Keep your head on a swivel. Be aware of your surroundings. Please, please be safe out here, y'all. Take care of yourselves. Take care of one another. And like I always say, we don't have to agree, but let's agree to disagree without being disagreeable. Let's do that, y'all. Drop your comments below. Let me know what you think about this. Let me know how you feel. I would be greatly appreciated. Until next time, y'all take care. I love you much, and God bless. All right, y'all. I'm out. Till next time. Peace.